Well, you had one interesting offseason. Did you see any of that coming?
Well, the trade to LA I knew because I had 10-5 rights. After that, not really, and I only do a few days ahead of time. So, to be honest with you, I didn't really pay much attention. I would just answer my agent's calls, and then I was out kind of doing my own thing.
It happened so quickly now. Like, were you kind of prepared to go out there and before they released you?
Well, like I said, we knew everything that was fixing to
It's all
happen
set up
before it
beforehand.
happened. Right.
So how was the time period when you were waiting to sign with somebody else? How frustrating was that?
None at all. I just kind of went about my normal off season and just be prepared for anything. So get ready for a season. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But at least be prepared in case an opportunity presented itself.
What stood up with the Royals in terms of opportunities for you?
The biggest thing was probably the communication between Dayton and Cal. Having the conversations with them really struck to me very well. And then just really felt like it was a place that they wanted me to be here, and I really appreciated the dialogue that we had. So it kind of really helped with the decision making.
Do you have any associations or friendships in this organization?
Other than Billy, he's the only person I know. And after playing, the years that I have, playing against people, maybe with them for short periods of time, all those things will kind of come up, and then we're going to be around each other every day for a while, so we'll get to know each other.
To be back working out, how's it feel, man?
I started in December, so no, it's just, once you kind of get your driving legs out from underneath you and get going again, it feels good. Usually don't see this type of rain in Arizona, but let's get it out of the way.
The opportunity to pitch in Kansas City, they got some good young pitchers, you got some vets too, to be part of that. How excited, how much are you looking forward to being in that rotation?
Really looking forward to it, if that's the way that it happens. Like I said, talking with Cal, just felt really good about it. When you have a 6-time Gold Glover behind the plate, lots of speed in the outfield. They really emphasize defense here, which is obviously my side of the field. So I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Even to have Billy here, what's that like? The one solid face you can look at and be like, hey man, I see.
If there's 2 outs and the ball goes up in the air, I'm walking to the dugout.
So did you have sort of like a checklist or a profile that you were looking for in teams once you knew you were sort of out there to search?
Everybody kind of has their little checkpoints, but when you put up a 6, it's not exactly like we'll be wearing pinstripes anytime soon. So that has to be a little bit of realistic. Like I said, it was the dialogue that I had with their staff, and I'm a big believer in that, especially when we're all wearing blue here. And just thought it would be a really good fit.
Did you get down the road at all with any other teams, or was it just the Royals pretty much?
There were other offers and stuff, and I don't really need to go into that or why I didn't choose them. I was grateful for all the interest that I got. Like I said, now that if we're talking about the Royals, those were the things that really steered me this direction.
The last couple of years, you mentioned when it was 6, didn't go the way you wanted them to. Are you doing anything different, approach-wise, or I guess just what are you trying to get back to where you thought you were?
The things that I can control, I'm going to try to change results is stuff that, like I said, me and the staff will probably go over. Just some of the conversations that we have or things that I've kind of been working on that I'm not really going to go into detail right now, but it's definitely a new page, man. It's a new chapter, so you learn from your mistakes and hopefully don't make them again.
What did you like about Eldred? You mentioned the organization, those conversations. What was it like with Cal? I guess, did he have some things kind of immediately that at least he was looking to work with you on?
There were. He has, in a roundabout way, some familiarity. Is that a real word, familiarity? Anyway.
Yeah.
But he was with St. Louis for a while, and obviously got to play against him a lot throughout my whole career. So having his little bit of the outside looking in, and sometimes that can be a big help. Somebody, not just yourself, but an opponent seeing things and picking apart, and that's what they were doing in Kansas City. So to have his experience from the outside looking in, and then everyone else, like I said, just great dialogue. Really appreciated it.
The velocity's always been there too. I mean, is it just kind of a mechanical thing, a confidence thing? That's such a fine line between success and not success, obviously.
I think there is a large combination. To narrow those down specifically, we'd probably be here for a while. But going through injury, learning bad habits, trying to get back to where you were. And even though a lot of times as a player, if you're feeling something and it feels good, that doesn't mean that it's necessarily right. Maybe you hear that with hitters, but it's very true with pitchers. Working on your direction and having the hand placement on the ball and putting yourself in position to do that.
Couple more.
Cal, just see familiarity with you. Was he even able to maybe tell you a couple of things that you hadn't noticed? I mean, was it that detailed?
There wasn't anything glaring that I can give you remarks about, but it's definitely stuff that he said, hey, look, once you get to camp and we start working together, there are some things, and those are the things that I'm looking really forward to hearing and correcting and having just working in general with him.
Where are you mentally right now? Are you just anxious to prove to the world that you're still that guy?
I don't I don't have any expectations at all. I try to really just day to day. Right now it's getting my feet wet. There's a lot of faces here that, sorry guys, I'm gonna forget all your names here in about 10 minutes, but just trying to get settled in right now is the biggest thing. And this isn't my first camp, so staying healthy is probably number one, and then accomplishing the goals that we're going to set for here to get ready hopefully for a season.
Okay.
Yep. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks.